Hey, June 8th, for to talk about Naruto. This is not a professional production. I'm going to get names and terms wrong, okay? I want to talk about Kaguya. I want to talk about her devouring all the people, okay? It's hard to organize this. I think that Kekkei Genkai increased on the planet because of her direct action, okay? Hear me out. She wanted to stay on the planet. After she sacrificed her husband and awakened the divine tree's power. Remember, she's supposed to sacrifice Otsutsuki. She didn't. She sacrificed humans. She ate all of the people. She didn't eat them. She locked them in the tree. All of them. All of the human population was in the divine tree at one point. You got to understand, that means that everybody was connected to the 10 tails at one point in history. Everybody damn near everybody was under the tree. Everybody was in it, okay? That's fact from what I understand. And then she realized, damn, I'm not leaving this planet, okay? I have to bring some people back to repopulate, to grow food and shit like that. So she selected some people to reawaken. She erased their memories, and she's a god. And this is why they worship her. The divine tree always been there, all that shit. But this the thing that's more speculation, okay? Now she got all this population just to like live, okay? They don't have chakra yet, so they can't use ninjutsu, okay? If any of them are Kekkei Genkai users, they wouldn't know it. They wouldn't know it. Remember, Hagoromo is not born yet to make ninshu and spread around chakra. And his son doesn't do first hand signs to, use ninjutsu. People are just walking around. They just like, we was a part of a giant tree thing, but we don't remember that, and now we're running around. But amongst this population of people, some are selected to go back into the tree. How do you select these people? What makes them different? Are they weaker? Are they stronger? To me, there's only one logical conclusion. There's only one thing it can be. Kekkei Genkai, their bloodline, their DNA. It can't be that they have unique chakra because they don't have chakra yet. Okay? The only thing is, it could be their memories, but then they would need to be old people. They would all just need to be old people who suffered a lot of shit. The only thing that the Otsutsuki would want, that the 10 tails would want, that the Otsutsuki are associated with, are Kekkei Genkai. The Zetsus are associated with Kekkei Genkai. And then people are specifically selected to be sacrificed for what's this thing? What's this unique thing? Kekkei Genkai. These people have proto Kekkei Genkai. They can't tap into it without chakra though. Okay? That just makes sense to me. That's why some are chosen and some don't. They're Kekkei Genkai users. They go into the tree and they get eaten. And then that Kekkei Genkai becomes a part of the 10 tails, and then it becomes a part of the Otsutsuki. And now they have all the Kekkei Genkai. And then they repopulate the earth with people, let them grow back, and then a new set of Otsutsuki come, devour all the potential Kekkei Genkai, upgrade their Kekkei Genkai, move on, over and over again. But she didn't do that. She kept concentrating them and breeding them. She kept concentrating them and breeding them on the earth. So then, when her brainwashing was undone by her son, some people were probably released from the divine tree who were like half dead. But the fact that they were even chosen meant that they have Kekkei Genkai. Who would she reawake? Who would she allow to be farmers to serve her? Kekkei Genkai users. Who was she allowed to breathe? Kekkei Genkai users. Okay, imagine you got useless dogs with no abilities, and then you got dogs with special abilities. You want those special abilities, but also you have no use for the other dogs. That's how they see them. They go into the tree and they become white Zetsus. They just become nutrients. Y'all get to keep breeding. Y'all keep existing. The Kekkei Genkai users are like her dogs. They're like her special flowers, her special breed. They were special nutrients for the tree. And then after she gone, these families and these clans, after they wake up, they're like, what the fuck is going on? They happen to have a system that sort of fears, respect, and also sacrifice Kekkei Genkai users. They have this built-in culture with Kekkei Genkai users. Nobody really told them, but they sort of understand their purpose. They sort of understand what they're supposed to do. We're supposed to be fighting. Our Kekkei Genkai abilities sort of tuned towards combat. Why? Because Kaguya needed soldiers to fight rebels. Who would she get to fight them? Kekkei Genkai users. The people and the fathers of the people that she sacrificed. The mothers, fathers. These are the families of the people that she bred. She chooses amongst them who gonna go into a tree. But amongst them, they have the potential of Kekkei Genkai. She gives them power. She lets them fight for her. But they also have to sacrifice their children and their mothers and grandmas because they have the potential of Kekkei Genkai. And she needs it. But she gonna stay on the planet. She not just gonna leave. Kekkei Genkai must come from her. I don't know, should I go into more? Because Kekkei Genkai come from Kaguya. I know that the Uchiha directly come from her body. That's not what I'm talking about. They're outsiders. The Uzumaki, the Hyuga, and the Senju are all Otsutsuki. So yes, they can mimic the Kekkei Genkai, but it's not the same as like Haku. Sasuke can use ice. I think Kakashi can use ice. But it's not the same as Haku. What makes Haku so special? Maybe they just learned special techniques. Maybe their body is just uniquely different. That's what it sounds like to me, because if you take their body, you can do things with their DNA to give yourself their unique Kekkei Genkai attributes. So wait a minute, why? I mean, Sasuke could just do ice, but if he takes Haku's body and puts some of his biological body in him, he can get some of the unique attributes. So it's something about Haku's unique body. It's not knowledge. It's something in him that let him use that Kekkei Genkai in a specific way. That means that it's foreign. Just like the Sharingan. Just like the Uzumaki's strange-ass Kekkei Genkai. Just like the Hyuga strange Kekkei Genkai. All Kekkei Genkai are strange and foreign. They're unnatural. They're bred. They're engineered. It's clear as day to me that they're engineered by Otsutsuki. The Otsutsuki are very into human engineering. They do it easily. Karma is instant rewriting of your data. Instant. Okay? Ishiki had to take time. He had to use science to do it. He had to use human technology to do it. But he can do it too. Orochimaru can create Kekkei Genkai. But Orochimaru happened to use already existing Kekkei Genkai because it's already in them. And you could just take it out of them and put it in somebody else who's compatible. It takes a few lives, but you can reverse engineer it like it's a product, like it was made. Like it's in their bodies and it's unique. But how did it get in there? They're just unique factors that the Otsutsuki have, but better. So they have unique factors and unique abilities and unique attributes to their mixing of elements. And so do the aliens. It's just a coincidence that the aliens come here for just natural chakra only, natural energy, and just to turn it into chakra. And the Ten Tails can happen to eat people. But it's not particularly one Kekkei Genkai users. It seems like it's all connected. It seems like it's all connected. The Ten Tails, Kekkei Genkai users, and Otsutsuki are all connected. Okay? More than the four families of the Uzumaki, the Senju, more than those four families, they are more connected directly to the Otsutsuki. But the Kekkei Genkai users seem to be older. They might have already existed on the planet. They were already Otsutsuki on the planet before Kaguya and Ishiki. They can already look into people and find factors that they want. It's so weird. It's almost like Kekkei Genkai users are already engineered people. They already have some type of strange thing that's tampered with them. That's what makes sense to me. Kekkei Genkai users, they are connected to the Ten Tails Divine Tree and to the Otsutsuki. Either Kaguya did that to them, or the Otsutsuki been breeding them way before she went there, and she cultivated it. That's the most likely to me. I'm willing to be wrong. There's so many theories. Good luck.